Next.
Hi, sorry, is this the right place? I was told...
Name.
Huh?
Your name. You have one, I assume.
Oh, it's, Petey Stevenson.
And how may I help you today?
I'm, here to audition.
Audition. Mr. Stevenson, do you know what musical this is?
Peter Pan.
And you're here to audition for?
Peter Pan.
I fail to see the punchline, Mr. Stevenson. You realize that this part was written for a woman?
I do, but, hear me out. I think it's high time the world considered an actual man for the role.
But he's not a man, though, is he? He's a boy, a perpetual 12-year-old who refuses to grow up. And if I were to make an educated guess, I'd peg you as a 30-something.
Ah, see, that's where you're wrong. I'm much, much younger.
Oh.
I'm 29. Still, if you allow me
If you'll
to try out...
excuse me, my time is very valuable.
But I have an affinity. My birth name is Peter. I promise you. Believe in me. Clap real loud and watch me fly. I know I can do this. Just give me one chance. 8 bars, that is all I ask for.
Petey, shut up for a second. I'll hear you sing, but for the love of Sondheim, make it quick. Go ahead, wow the shit out of me.
Really?
Go beyond 8 bars and I call security.
Okay, here's a little something to uplift your spirits. The word miserable may be in the title, but it's far from it. Here we go. I dreamed a dream in time gone by, when hope was high and life worth living.
Next!
And that's the end of the dream, Doctor.
Interesting. And this is recurring.
Every night, I wake up in a cold sweat. What do you think it means?
Well, it's obvious you're not breathing from the diaphragm now. Let's take it back to one.
No, the dream, Doctor. The dream in which I'm sent spiraling down in an emotional, a conundrum.
Oh, yes, I see. Now, what is conundrum again?
A conundrum, you know, an enigma, a paradox, a stumper.
Oh, of course. Proceed.
Well, I want to get to the bottom of my dream, Doctor. I don't get the role of Peter Pan. Why?
Of course, Peter Pan. You know, he is more than just a coveted role. He's also a syndrome. Are you familiar?
No.
Perhaps your dream is indicating that you are unable to mature into a full adulthood. Either that, or you have a deep-seated desire to swing around in green tights as a girly boy.
I like the first one better.
Now, Peter, we all begin as gender fluid. Look at me. You think I like having a penis?
I have no idea.
I don't. What I do? You see, I have what you call a
conundrum?
a stomper.
I feel trapped, Doctor. Not just my dreams, but my waking life, too. My restaurant job is a dead end. I have no friends. I've never been in love. And I'm lactose intolerant. And all these are just special skills on my resume. Can you please tell me how I can get to a place of contentment?
Practice?
Look, can we get back to the whole syndrome thing? I'm really curious if I have a syndrome.
Great, let's talk about your upbringing.
Oh, God, no.
Have you listened at all?
Yes?
With both your parents?
No, I actually don't know where my father is. He left us when I was very young,
So it's just you and your mother.
Yes.
And how would you describe her, Petey?
Oh, my mother is a wonderful human being.
Sounds like you're holding back.
She's a performer at heart. You know, she's been singing and dancing her whole life. In fact, she was a mainstay at the Morgan Wixon for years. That's a small community theater in town.
And how is your relationship?
Oh, pretty normal.
What is normal, Petey? Describe a typical day for me.
Pretty standard. Breakfast, vocal warm-ups, stretches, scene work, tap and ballet practice, notes, lunch, rehearsal, tech, costume parade, QQ, run-through, dinner, first preview, more notes, opening, curtain, then bed.
Have I seen her anything recently?
Well, no, not since the last millennium, Doc. She has not been getting the roles like she used to. She even tried putting me in the act when I was little, but our reviews were less than stellar.
Perhaps we should ask her what she thinks.
Oh, good luck, Doctor. My mother is very skeptical when it comes to analysis.
Let's find out, shall we? She happens to be right outside.
What?
Yeah, I invited you here today.
No. Why would you do that?
Because you're on the brink of a breakthrough.
More like a breakdown.
Oh, now, Petey, what was it that Freud used to say? Sometimes a cigar is just a...
Cigar?
I was going to say conundrum, but what else? This would be the best thing for you. Oh, Mrs. Stevenson, you may come in now. Oh, Stevenson, you out there? Oh, that's odd.
Oh, don't worry, Doctor. I know how to get her in.
Well, hello, dear. Hello, doctor. It's so nice to be back on that couch again.
Thank you for joining us, Mrs. Stevenson.
Wait, I'm not done. He looks amazed, doctor. Is he crazed, doctor? He's still blowing, he's still mowing, he's still la-da-da.
Those aren't the lines. My mother butchers the lyrics every time.
That, of course, was from that hit musical, Hello, Molly.
I've never heard of Hello, Molly. Try again, Mother.
Goodbye, Molly.
Hello.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, it is. So, what seems to be the trouble, Petey? I thought you stopped wetting the bed.
That was years ago, Mother. I've got a much bigger problem.
Are you wedding a California king?
Your son seems to be going through an identity crisis.
I don't see why. I gave him second billing when he was 12.
I beg your pardon?
Didn't he tell you? We had a mother and son showbiz act. We traveled the globe with the best of Broadway. Edie and Petey Stevenson sing you scenes from A to Z. The Larchmont Chronicle called my legs a force of nature.
Travel the globe? Mother, we had one weekend in the NoHo Arts District.
We were quite possibly the greatest theatrical team since Hammers and Rogerstein.
Rogers and Hammerstein.
Since George and Gershwin.
Same person.
Since Sitwillow and Litchin.
No idea.
Doctor, you should have seen our act. We used to do a big tap dance number, a large pair of dice, while singing from Guides and Doggy.
Wrong again, Mother.
Hello, Golly.
Tell me.
The critic for the Tolucan Times said on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give those gams a Yahtzee. Sing with me, son.
No.
Ask me how do I feel in me with the way that I'm clinging.
My upbringing.
Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a gate, I'd be flinging.
Swinging.
And if I were a watch, I'd start pooping out rings.
Popping my springs.
Or if I were a bell, I'd go buzz, 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 buzz.
Ding dong, ding dong, ding.
One more time.
Don't encourage her, Doctor.
My son's impossible. All he does is mope around the apartment all day. It depresses even me. Well, all that's going to change once we make our big comeback.
Oh, this again.
Petey, you promised, and I'm going to hold you to it. You and I are destined to be great Broadway stars. Doctor, you should hear my son when he sings in the shower.
This is my private time, Mother.
He sang the entire score to the music guy. I nearly should poop in myself.
It's the music man. And who asked you to listen?
Hey, when nature calls.
You used the toilet while I was showering?
Toilet to you, for me, was a front row orchestra seat.
We've got to put a lock on that door.
You're just enough fun. All you needed when you were 12 was a little grease paint, a spotlight, and boom! Showtime!
Look, can we forget about the act for one moment? Mom, I can't seem to get cast in life, and this man is the only one who can help me with my emotional state.
And what makes you say that?
Well, obviously I am a Broadway aficionado, so when I saw his name, I knew he was the right man for the job.
Oh, I hardly think my name alone qualifies me to be your shrink.
But Doc, your name is Krupke, as in Officer Krupke, as in...
Yes, we know the show, Petey.
And the name?
Easy. West Side Rentals.
Story!
Story? You want a story? You think I wanted to be a shrink? I have what you call showbiz envy. After many self-induced shock treatments, I realize I'm a closeted set and costume designer. Now, just take a look at my sketches for my dream production of Freudian's Rainbow.
What side are you on, Doctor?
Go easy on him, Petey. We haven't seen his maquette yet.
Oh, I'm sensing hostilities from the both of you.
I'm not hostile, Doc. Far from it. During our act, you could hear a pin drop whenever I sang Idlewild.
She means Edelweiss.
The critic from the Opinion called my legs Dos Milagros Fabulosos. I don't speak Spanish, but I'm pretty sure it meant those gams could choke a horse. Pow, pow!
Is it any wonder I was a breech birth?
So, what do you prescribe for my boy, Doctor?
Perhaps Perhaps you two need a little fresh air. Enjoy the outdoors.
You mean summer stock?
Fine, a vacation. Out in nature. In the meantime, I might suggest a little role play.
Terrific idea. What's my part? When do we open?
Given the setting and our capable cast, there could be no other choice but from that masterpiece starring Julie Andrews.
Hello, lady.
Exactly.
Sorry, folks. Looks like you'll have to recast. I quit!
Oh, come on, Petey. It's equity waiver. I think he's got it.
Oh, yeah, he's got it all right. And I gotta get out of here before he gives it to me.
Oh, but Petey, you have 10 more minutes on the clock.
You know what, Doc? Crap you!
Oh!
Wait, Petey, come back. Oh, I don't know what to do with that boy.
I do. I put him in matching fuchsia organza trimmed with marble for your grand finale.
Sounds marvelous, Doctor. You're just what our comeback needs. Thank you. By the way, did you say there's 10 more to be Newton on the clock?
Yeah, why?
Well, I was wondering, I've been having this recurring dream.
I'm listening.
I'm in a room with Ethel Merman. It's 1959, we're up for the same part at an audition. The biggest musical ever written in the history of Broadway. I'm sure you know the one I mean. We look each other over, and I say, "Good luck, Ethel. May the best woman win." And she says to me, "You know, Edie, this part was written specifically for me. What you don't know was that this part was written about you." And then I wake up in a cold sweat. What do you think it means, Doctor? Should I question my competence as a mother? Have I ruined my child now and forever due to my ambitions? Am I a Mama Rose?
No, of course not, E.T.
Oh, no?
Ethel was never in Showboat.
Yes. That is exactly what I thought.
Next.
Hi there. I'm Petey Stevenson, and I'm here to audition.
Credits.
Well, I've done a lot. I used to have an act with my mother together.
Your mother?
Called The Best of Broadway, singing his scenes from A to Z. We traveled the globe with our act.
And what constitutes the globe?
About 8 blocks of Lancashire. You should have seen our act. We practically invented jazz hands.
Sorry, but we're not really interested in a double act.
Oh, no, I'm here on my own. Just me.
And what part did you intend to audition for?
The role of Tevier.
Seriously.
I've always wanted to be in Fiddler.
But the part calls for a man in his 50s. Need I remind you who originated the role on Broadway?
I can be a zero.
You certainly are, kid. Listen, do me a favor and take a look in the mirror. You'll see you don't stand even half a chance.
Well, that's perfect, because, you see, I'm only half Jewish.
Oy, geweld, Pete. Listen, you want to sing? Then let's hear it. Just leave out the jazz hands.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought I'd give you a little something that would shed light on the plight of the pogroms in a Russian shtetl. Hope you like it. I might be bad. It was a fine affair, but now it's over.
Next!
It was just a dream, Petey. It was just a dream. Calm yourself. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my
Petey!
way.
There you are! Oh my God! We've been out of these woods for 10 minutes and I'm already having a panic attack!
What are you talking about?
Where the hell can I find an outlet around here?
You won't need your hair dryer, Mom. I told you we're roughing it.
I thought you said roughage, so I brought the Metamucil.
We're going to be living as nature intended for one whole weekend. So please, Mom, I beg you, get out of your high heels and start wearing those boots I got you.
Boots! Oh, please. The last time I wore boots was unthinkable.
Unthinkable.
Yeah, unthinkable Dolly Brown at the Morgan Wixon. Drama logs called my gams the good, the bad, and the stubbly. Belly up the bar, boys. Better loosen your power.
Mom, we promised no big production numbers. On the advice of Dr. Krupke, I brought us up here to quiet our minds.
How can I possibly quiet my mind with all these goddamn birds?
It's like being trapped in an elevator with Sarah Brightman and Kristen Chenoweth.
The outdoors will do us good, okay? Now, unless you have an idea of how we can make this glorious comeback of ours a reality, I suggest we stick with flora and fauna.
Petey, I'm not interested in your girlfriends. Son, hand me $1. I need to freshen up.
What do you need $1 for?
To tip the ladies' room attendant. You have got to be kidding.
Talk to the trees, but they don't listen to me.
Hey, stranger! I heard tell there's a canary bird in these parts, disturbing the peace of our fellow campers.
I'm sorry. I guess that would be me.
Folks up here in Buckhorn don't take lightly to city dwellers who don't know their dung from wild honey. You know what happens to canary birds who can't keep their beaks shut?
God, I'd hate to ask.
We ask for the next
Refrain, silly! Oh my God, I love show tunes. Was that Paint Your Wagon?
Yes. Wait, sorry.
So we'll squeeze the wind out of me and call it Mariah.
I'm here on a camping trip with my mother, sort of a much-needed getaway,
Please
and
tell me you know Brigadoon 2. Of all the musicals about men in kilts, that one's my favorite.
I'm not much of a performer myself. My mother's the one that does.
Don't make me break out the branding iron, Mr. Maine.
Come to me, bend to me, kiss me goodday.
My total gold. For you, I will gladly bend over. Hi, I'm Clarence. I just finished a summer theater camp for kids over at the lodge.
Oh, so you're a camp counselor?
Now,
They find me. They always find me. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Petey.
Hey. Don't let the burly cowpoke exterior fool you. Underneath beats the heart of Nellie Forbush from South Pacific. The Carrie O'Hara version, I'm no Mary.
So you're a song and dance man.
No, what I really want to do is direct.
Oh, that was my next guess.
The Hollywood Fringe Festival is coming up, and I'm raising funds for a little something. Oh, I don't suppose you...
Oh, good luck to you, Clarence. and if it's all the same to you, it's best not to mention the Fringe when my mother gets back. We're trying to get a little R&R.
Sure thing, and that stands for rest and reprieve.
I don't think so. And let's talk with our inside voices from now on.
Oh, yes, of course. Sure got you another pipe.
Kids today all cry and paint their toes in sorrow.
Mom! Stop it with the 11 o'clock numbers. It's only 8 a.m.
What's the matter, son? Everyone loves the chorus line.
It's the wrong article, Mom. It's not the, it's a. Say it with me.
Hey, cowboy!
Wow. Mom, this is Clarence.
And I'm Edie Stevenson, one half of a musical now with my son called The Best of Broadway. Edie and Petey Stevenson sing you scenes from A to Z. In fact, my son and I are currently preparing for our comeback.
No, Mom, we are preparing for a hike.
Do you do Broadway, Clarence?
I'll pop my cherry in the best little whorehouse in Texas.
Clarence, you should have seen our act. We used to perform a scene from The Phantom of an Opera. Petey was in half mask and I was full ingenue. And right at the climax, a chandelier drops and shatters in a million pieces.
My mother exaggerates. We had a meager budget, so we pushed over a table lamp.
Seriously? Are you adopted? That's just the sort of thing I need for my Fringe show I was telling your son about.
The Fringe. Son, are you keeping secrets from me?
Of course not, Mom. Clarence, ixnay on the inch spray.
Too late, the app case out of the egg bay. You see, I've got an inn over at the Broadwater in Hollywood. A wonderful theater. All I need now is the material for me to direct.
Oh, really? What did you have in mind?
I'm not sure. I love me some Sondheim, of course. But I can't decide if I want to do something in the park with George in its entirety or cut it in half and call it Wednesday.
Why don't you do a musical review?
Sure, only one problem. Full2Cam.
We happen to know the perfect duo, don't we, son?
No, Mom, we don't.
In fact, they run the gamut from A to Z.
Mom, I know for a fact they can barely get to the letter B.
Look no further, Clarence. My son and I know our Sondheim. We've done his entire cabin. Twice.
Is that so? A little night music?
No, it took all week.
Okay, Edie, I'll tell you what. I'll cast you both if you can give me a little bit of Broadway Baby from Follies right here, right now.
No problem.
But I want it as a rumba.
A Roomba?
I presume you know how to shake a pair of maracas.
Since I was 15, honey.
He means the shika kind, Mom.
Of course, son. Well, I happen to have packed a set with me just for occasions like these.
You did?
Pete, I never go anywhere without my percussion instruments. Now, where'd I put them?
Oh, that's funny.
Okay, who's the wise guy that took my maracas?
Oh my God, that's no wise guy. That's a rattlesnake! Something, Clara, shoot the damn thing. How many bullets are left, Chino? You killed my brother, not with bullets and knives, but with hay.
That's a hairdryer. What do you intend to do? Give it a blow dry?
Oh, for the love of God, must I do everything around here? Petey, Clarence, give me a little 42nd Street, if you please.
Come and meet those dancing feet on the avenue. I'm taking you to 42nd Street.
Ah, got my skirt caught because of my legs. Killed.
Saved us.
No, I didn't, son. The best of Broadway saved us.
There's not been the old act yet, Mom. I don't know what to say.
I do. You guys are hired.
Petey, did you hear that? A double whammy. We've got a director and a theater.
Holy shit! Looks like I'm doing a comeback with my mother.
As equal partners.
What?
Hey. The Broadwater does not come cheap. If you can chip in some of the cash, I'll let you do your act.
It's a deal, Clarence.
But Mother, you're between jobs, and I'm only making minimum wage.
You got big dreams? You want fame? Well, fame costs. And right here's where you start paying. Guess what? Not silly. For a dance belt, and from the looks of things, I'd say an extra large. Welcome, partners.
Pack up the car, son.
Mom, raising the funds for the fringe, that's one thing. But can we clean up our A to Z act in time? That is Z, Mom. Z, that's a long way to go.
Petey, you're being hysterical. What we need is another session with Dr. Krupke as soon as possible.
For group therapy?
No, for a fitting. Now let's not dilly-dally. We're due for a rehearsal.
Oh, Lord.
Clarence, you won't regret this. Remember the old Broadway adage? You're going out there a cowboy, but you've got to come back
A star.
I was going to say rodeo clown. But what the hell? See you at the Broadwater.
Damn you, Broadway. I wish I knew how to quit you.
Next.
Hi, everybody. I'm Petey Stevenson. What's your name? Let me entertain
Wait.
you. Let me
Stop.
make you smile.
Stop. Excuse me, sir.
Petey,
Yeah, whatever. What do you think you're doing?
auditioning.
For?
Whatever you got.
I'm sorry. Petey, was it?
How
If
about
you don't mind-
understudies? Huh? Standbys? Light board operators?
No good. Besides,
What, I'm not right for the part?
how do I say this? You're a little too.
What, young? Old? Jewish? Talented?
Petey, we were casting for The Wiz.
You need a token white guy?
Next!
melody, Petey. Ah, it was just a dream again. Baubles, bangles, hear how they changing out in our baubles, bangles, like shiny beads. Oh, welcome, our first customer of the day.
What a lovely voice you have. Why do I know that song?
Oh, it's Kismet.
It certainly is. I don't suppose you know Camelot, too.
C'est moi, I'm forced to admit, 'tis I humbly reply.
Incredible.
Oh,
How much for you?
10 cents a dance.
Well, it's your lucky day. I got a wad of cash burning a hole in my brassiere strap.
Oh, well, let's see if I can rescue you from that inferno, shall we? Were you, looking for anything special?
Oh, I'm always on the lookout for costume pieces and little oddities that might make for a good prop.
Oh, are you in the theater?
Guilty. I'm what you call a multi-hyphenate, but I am first and foremost an artiste of voice and body.
Oh, well, me too. I'm not quite at the level of artiste yet,
Nonsense with that voice and body. You know, I'm currently looking for the male lead in my latest production.
Really? Well, what's the show?
I love you, you're perfect, now change. Sorry, I should have introduced myself earlier. I'm Peggy Spinoza.
Oh.
It might help you to know the name of the person who just cast you in a role of a lifetime.
What? The lead role? Well, we just met. How can you be so sure?
Instinct. And you've obviously got what it takes.
Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, you really think so?
Congratulations. Rehearsals start next week.
Oh, I'm sort of engaged.
Break it.
Well, what's the venue?
Maybe you've heard of it. The Morgan Wixon.
Hey, I know that theater.
Everyone knows it.
No, I mean, that's a special place for my family. My mother has done several shows there in the past.
Oh, really? What's her name?
Edie Stevenson.
Edie Stevenson. So you must be Petey.
Yes, you know her?
Our swords have crossed, yes. So, how is she these days?
Well, you can ask her yourself. Here she comes.
Don't tell me not to live roasted in butter. Life's daddy and my son, he's got a stutter. Oh my God.
Edie, my old dear friend, you haven't changed a bit.
Peggy Spinoza, you're a blast from the past. What brings you to our little bazaar?
Fate. I'm out scavenging the dregs of our city for bargains. You never know what treasures you'll find that might end up on the stage of the Morgan Wixon.
Still doing shows there, Peggy.
Why, Edie, you know I could never abandon that magnificent institution. Unlike you.
Me? It was the other way around. I put in 20 years of blood, sweat, and tears in that theater, and I never got so much as a thank you, or like a, don't call us, we'll call you.
Petey, you should have seen your mother and me back in the day. Let's see, the last production we ever did was Chicago. What fun that was.
I never knew that, Mom. Who'd you play?
She was Velma to my Roxy. And Charlie, too. Your father played Billy Flynn.
You two got awfully chummy backstage, as I remember.
Oh, Edie, nothing happened between us. It was all harmless flirting. This was eons ago, Petey, when your parents were still married and you were just a twinkle. Oh, let's sing, Edie. You know our big duet. It's good, isn't it grand?
Isn't it great?
No, Edie. This is still me. I have another verse, then you.
No, you're wrong. I know this song like the back of my foot. You can lift the lid you're lacking. You can licky-lucky-loo.
Oh my God, Edie, it's like no time has passed. Didn't we go through this every fucking day of rehearsal?
And you're still the same old bitch.
Well, that is no way to talk to me. Especially since I just cast your son in the next Morgan Wixon mega musical.
I beg your pardon.
But Peggy wants me to star in I Love You, You're Perfect, Now Change.
And that's just the beginning, my boy. Why, you're at the peak age to conquer Pal Joey, Carousel, Pippin, Company.
Now wait just a minute, Peggy. Petey and I are currently preparing for our comeback.
Comeback? That's a laugh. Comeback from where?
Stand aside, Peggy. This requires big hand gestures. I'm Edie Stevenson, one half of the musical act with my son called The Best of Broadway. Edie and Petey Stevenson sing you scenes from A to Z.
I see. And who's producing?
We're putting it up ourselves, actually, for the Fringe.
Oh dear, that doesn't sound reassuring. Who's directing?
A, gay cowboy.
And designing.
Petey Shrink.
And where, oh, where can I catch this wonder of wonders?
The Broadwater.
Where?
A marvelous little theater smack dab in the heart of Hollywood. Surely you've heard of it.
I never venture out further east than the Odyssey. I do so hope you get those butts in the seats. Once my musical opens, half of Los Angeles will be clamoring for tickets.
I cannot allow your stupid little show to get in our way.
Mom, to be fair, that stupid little show is a global phenomenon that's been translated in 17 languages.
Well, it's no wonder I've never heard of it then if it can't decide what language to speak. And who in their right mind would name their show I'm Perfect, Don't Change Me, I'm Fine?
Mom, it's called I Love You, You're Perfect, Now Change. It's the second longest running show in off-Broadway history.
Well, it's certainly the longest running title I've ever heard. Besides, no one's going to rush to see a show called Don't Love Me, Now Park It, It's Strange.
Oh my God!
It's okay, dear. I know memorization was never your strong suit. Now let's let bygones be bygones, I'll take this jacket, by the way.
That'll be $100.
The tag says 10.
It's with interest.
Mom, let her buy the thing. We need the money.
Oh, dear. Can't make the rent, honey.
Miss Spinoza, let me bring you a box of props you're sure to love, and as an incentive, we're giving away freshly baked cookies with every purchase. Just give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Such a nice boy. Well, I suppose out of the goodness of my heart, I can give you a 20.
Keep your money, Peggy. You know what I want.
Whatever do you mean?
You need me to say it? Fine. Annie Okie Dokie.
Who? You mean Annie Oakley? Oh, please. You're still clinging to that grudge.
That part was mine, Peggy. Mine. And you stole it from me. One of the greatest roles in American musicals. Annie, grab your gun.
Get your gun.
With pleasure.
I hate to break it to you, Edie, but I got cast instead of you because of a little thing you might have heard about called talent. And I got a Jeffrey Award to prove it. Anything that you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't. Anything new to do, I can bob boobies. I can flip that bitch and sit on the can.
Stop! For the love of God! It's like World War II. You just bombed Berlin.
And for your information, my son's better than what you're offering. A forgettable role in an idiotic show called Don't Love Me, You'll Change It, Fuck Off.
How hard is this? I love you. You're perfect.
Who cares?
Now change!
I'm not going to change for you or any other impossible ham with a penchant for scenery chewing.
Oh, you want to go there, Edie? Well, let's count all the teeth marks you left on every flat of the Morgan Wixon. Truth be told, I'm glad you never returned to my theater. Rumors always abounded that you were difficult and unreliable. Well, good riddance, I say.
And who started these vicious rumors?
Your husband. Didn't you know? He whispered them into my ear as we fucked in the light booth.
What? When was this?
During our production of I Do, I Do. I guess he was tired of hearing you say I won't, I won't.
Goddamn. Goddamn my ex-husband. And goddamn the Morgan Wixon.
Here you go, Miss Spinoza. All right. We can sell you the entire box if you want. Just name your price.
Peggy, you have 3 seconds to vacate my boutique.
What's going on?
Gladly. Keep your pathetic belongings. There's just one thing I want. Come with me, Petey.
Huh?
Your future awaits at the Morgan Wixon.
We have a future, Peggy. It's called Broadway.
Then give my regards. I'd tell you to remember me to Herald Square, but you'd forget. Petey?
What, you mean go with you right now?
I don't see why not. We can start discussing the show and your part over lunch. My treat. What say you?
Well, I just put a batch of cookies in the oven, so,
Very well. But I'll need a decision by the end of the day. And whatever your answer, heed my advice. The quicker you distance yourself from your mother, the quicker you'll lead the life of your dreams. You do dream, don't you, Petey? Stick with me and they'll become a reality. End of day.
Mom? What happened? What did you say to her?
Here, let me take that box from you. Shall we get back to business? By my calculations, we have to raise about $200 more before the afternoon is out. How much will we charge for this Peter Pan hat you wore for Halloween?
What?
Peter Pan, how much?
Peter Pan, I don't...
What did you say?
I don't think I can go through with this.
What do you mean?
All of this.
The yard sale?
No, not the yard sale, Mom. What we're doing. Oh my God, Mom, we're deluding ourselves.
What's come over you?
People are gonna laugh at us. Or worse, they're gonna be squirming in their seats looking for the nearest exit. And we both know why.
Now wait just a minute. I have been busting my ass to get busting my ass to get this act ready in time. And you know it.
Okay. Name me one musical that starts with a D. Right now. I can think of at least 10.
Dorothy and Bess. No, Delia Cake. Shit. Diddler on the Roof.
Here's an easy one. Okay. Bob Fosse. Baseball player sells his soul to the devil. We're 2 lost souls on the highway of life.
Damn hankies.
Damn, Mom. Not damp. Damn. Damn what? Damn.
It all to hell. Okay, so I'm not up to speed yet, but I can do it by whatever means necessary. I'll stay up late with a stack of flashcards if I have to. Just believe in me.
Face the facts, Mom. Singing musicals from A to Z is just too ambitious for someone like you.
Someone like me. I beg your pardon. I am Edie Stevenson, one half of a musical act with my son called the...
Mom, no, stop it! Jesus! I'm gonna be 30 next month. What do I have to show for it? Nothing but wasted time.
Edie, what's wrong?
I have the syndrome, Mom. And I don't want it anymore. It is time I made some hard decisions about my life and career.
What's to decide? The decision's been made a long time ago.
That's it. By whom? You? Not me, that's for sure. I don't remember you ever asking me what I wanted.
You think it was easy? Being a single mother? Your father abandoned us, leaving me to raise you on my goddamn own. Who do you think put food on the table, clothes on your back, and the spirit of Broadway into your soul?
Yes. And thank you for that, Mom. Thank you for all of it, but...
You have a God-given talent, son. You want to throw it all away.
No, Mom. God. Just listen. What I'm trying to say...
Say it! Before the cookies burn. Let me have it.
You're holding me back. And I'd be foolish to ignore this window of opportunity.
I will not lose you to the Morgan Wixon. Do you hear me?
But it could lead to something greater, Mom. Something that I can't even fathom, but it's out there. Whatever it is, I need to do this. And I need to do this on my own.
You can't. Not now? What about our act, son? Our big comeback?
Who was it for? Be honest. You and your career?
To save your life!
Thanks, Mom. But no thanks. I'm not 12 years old anymore.
What am I then? What's Edie and Petey Stevenson without the Petey?
I don't know. But I need to know who I am without the Edie.
Son.
I'm sorry, Mama.
Petey, come back!
Next.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, hello, gorgeous.
Where am I?
Isn't it obvious? Look around.
Is this an audition?
Thanks for coming in.
Well, I'm afraid I'm a little unprepared. I don't even know what this is for. I suppose I should tell you who I am.
Edie Stevenson. Yes, I know, it's an honor.
I don't understand. What happened to Ethel Merman?
Ethel's kaput. Today's just a formality. You don't have to audition.
But I should sing something, shouldn't I? What do you have the wrong Edie Stevenson?
There is only one, and I'm looking at her. Do you want me to spell it out for you? You got the part, kid.
Thank you.
Yes.
What's the show?
Whatever you want.
Huh?
It's your choice, Edie. This is a star vehicle, and you're the star, so you get to name it.
Aren't I too old?
Nonsense. So, what's it going to be? Christine Daae, Elphaba, anything Sondheim, or something classic from the Rodgers and Hammerstein canon? Well, the whole world is holding its breath.
I can't. I can't do it. Thank you for your generous offer. It's just...
What's the matter, Edie?
I need someone by my side. Someone who I can hold on to. You know what I mean? I started off in this business, partnered with a man who eventually became my husband. Well, that ended pretty badly. And now there's my son. My talented, beautiful son. He's my everything.
I thought Broadway was everything.
I thought so too. Broadway courses through every nerve in my body. I eat, sleep, and breathe Broadway. But Petey, my boy, is my heartbeat. And what good is Broadway without a heart? I'm sorry, whomever you are out there in the dark, but I must decline your offer.
You are an incredible woman, Edie. And you've got the most gorgeous goddamn legs between here and Times Square.
You bet your sweet bippy I do.
There's something you may not have considered. Perhaps it was your son that was holding you back.
Next.
Miss Stevenson?
Oh, hiya, George.
I thought you left.
Just one last goodbye. Hope you don't mind. I don't want to infringe on your time.
I'm just a lowly stagehand here at the Broadwater. There's always something for me to do around here. Besides, if this establishment didn't employ me, how's a guy to enjoy the rewards over at the Plunge?
Be sure to tie one on for me, too.
You bet. I'm sorry that you had to cancel your show.
That's showbiz.
Theater is mighty lonely without all the lights and the costumes and the scenery.
Yes, it is. But I'm sure the Broadwater will find life within its walls soon enough. Some other act, some other audience.
Can you tell me what happened?
Simple, George. My boy grew up.
Well, you can still do a solo act, can't you? I mean, the space is paid for, you got guaranteed dates. Hell, I'd pay to watch you.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, George, but life is telling me otherwise.
Oh? And what's it saying to you, Edie?
Don't quit your day job. Trouble is, I don't have a day job to quit.
I know you, Edie. We're cut from the same cloth. We're theater people, you and I. Once you get bit by that bug, there's no cure. You shouldn't give up on your dreams.
When does it get easier, George? Tell me that.
Every day is a goddamn audition.
Do you mind if I use that?
It's all yours.
Well, I should go. The more I stay, the more it hurts.
Oh, sure, but before you do, maybe one more song?
What?
For me, if there's no one looking.
Sorry to disappoint you, kid, but I've come to pay my final respects to this magnificent theater in silence.
Well, then you got it.
My son won't come back tomorrow. Bet your solemn collar that tomorrow he'll be gone. Just thinking about my Petey clears away the corn cobs and the sorrow. That's Broadway. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love.
It's great and lonely.
Petey?
I just stick on my chin and grin and say, come, join me.
Oh, what the fuck, Petey?
Hi, Mom. It's really nice to see you.
Petey, my sweet, you've come back.
And I'd really like to stay. If you'll have me.
I don't understand. What happened to the Morgan Wixon? What happened to going it alone, making it big without me?
I couldn't do it. Mom, I thought it was something we both needed, but turns out I was wrong.
No, you were right. I am resigned to the fact that the time has come for us to go our separate ways.
Well, Mom, we'll never be truly separate. I'm your son. I always will be.
You're a man now.
And with that comes responsibilities. To make honest-to-God adult decisions. And there's a promise I have to keep.
What's that?
Our big comeback. How could I let you do that all by yourself, huh? This is the big time. On stage with my mother, the woman who gave me my love of Broadway. This is Broadway. Right here, in our hearts.
But Petey, I don't want to be the woman that ruined your chances to star at You're Perfect, Now Change Me, It's Fine. I know, that's not the title. I swear I can get it right. Tell me one more time, son.
Okay. Repeat after me.
Okay.
I love you.
I love you. I love you.
Now, what do you say we finish what we set out to do?
But Petey, how can we? It's only me and you.
Not quite, Mom.
You can't have a proper comeback without a proper costume now, can you?
Dr. Krupke? Wow, that's beautiful, but how did you...
the proper accompaniment. And remember, Edie, the routine is simple. Step, push, step, step, kick, touch, again.
Player kids and DS, I can do the steps in my sleep, but Petey, this is all well and good, but it's still only us in an empty theater.
What do you think they are? Chopped liver?
Oh my God! How long have you been here?
George managed to rustle up a few fine folks off Santa Monica Boulevard. Hello, everybody.
It's good to have you two back where you belong. Are you ready for that comeback, folks?
What do you say, Mom?
Well, I'll force myself.
this. Are you sure you're up for it?
I've done my homework, son. Try and keep up.
Is that a challenge, Mom?
Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between, my son and I shall attempt to sing you tunes from Broadway musicals in alphabetical order by title. And we challenge you to shout them out if you know them. The first person to get it right wins a treat. Son, give him a freebie, something that starts with an H.
This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Practically everybody.
Very good. You get the idea. Now don't be shy, folks. Keep your ears peeled because we're going to go fast. Ready?
Well, Mom, as you've always taught me, the show must
Go on.
Well, I was going to say happen irregardless, but that's catchier. Hit it, Brenda.
You're the top.
You're the Colosseum. You're the top.
You're the Louvre Museum.
Gray sky's gonna clear up. Put on a happy face.
Yes. Very good. I've got rhythm. I've got music. I've got my man who could ask for anything more. You've got one night only. One night only. Come on, baby, come on. You're getting better at this.
Don't cry for
Try to remember
some loving.
Happens so fast.
I am not throwing away my shot.
I am not throwing away my shot. Everything's all right, yes, everything's all right. Over here, getting to know you, know about you. Suddenly see the picture you upon and tea for two. I'm shaking around. Oh, very good. I got Stevie. Daddy's hands made a Hey, big spender, spend a little time with me.
Oh, the shark has
Oh,
it shows them early wild. Run, freedom, run away.
oh, baby, won't you play me the jam, baby? And nobody in all of us, the wizard that there is or was, is ever gonna bring me down. setting him free. Happiness is being alone every now and then, and happiness is coming home again.
I can't believe it. You managed to sing through the entire alphabet without messing up a single lyric.
Not quite, son. One last letter. Z. Your choice.
Really?
How about a little Ziegfeld Follies?
Perfect! Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between, thank you for being here to help us celebrate the glory of Broadway. We couldn't have done this comeback without all of you. Son, let's bring it home.
You'll always be home to me.
Shaking the blues away.
Unhappy news away.
If you are blue, it's easy to shake off your cares and troubles. Telling the blues to go.
Ba-da-ba-da-doo-dee.
What to say?
Just forget it.
But as a rule, they'll go if you shake them away. Shake them away. Shake them away.
Thank you all so much for coming out and supporting us on our final night or afternoon, evening. This has been an incredible journey. Thank you for coming and enjoy the rest of your closing with your French.
All right, let's strike the set. Next show's coming in 15 minutes. We gotta move these people out of here. This is the bridge. What?